Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. This is Offgrid Van Life. There is my parents' van, ours is just behind it. This is where we slept for the night. We are just on this like rock beach thing here, just outside of Sligo on the west coast of Ireland. We've just driven from Northern Ireland down to the Republic. We've just joined up onto the Wild Atlantic Way and we're going to be doing a bit of a trip, probably 8 or 10 days heading down here. And I thought I would do a vlog to keep you guys posted on what we get up to, and also just talk through what it's like doing van life in Ireland, how easy it is to find water, all that sort of stuff. So I'll keep you guys posted, but yeah, hope you enjoy anyway and see some of the beautiful views here in Ireland. So quick coffee break before we hit the road. Nice view out here. There you go. Nice view of their van. But there's an old castle there in the background. So we stopped at this place. It's called Esky Pier, I think it is, E-A-S-K-Y Pier, and it's just outside of a little town village called Esky. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, pretty cool spot. Quite a few vans parked up along here, along the coast. With a nice view of the sea and the rock beach, and yeah, just having a bit of a chill before you hit the road to the next spot. Stopped off at Downpatrick Head just now. A little bit hairy coming in here with our vans, just tiny little roads, but there's plenty of passing places, so just sometimes takes a bit of maneuvering to get around cars and stuff. And nice big car park, so easy to park here. The one negative though is that they don't allow dogs, because you walk through a lot of just agricultural land, probably just private farmers' land, to actually get to where the stack is, and they don't allow dogs here because of the agricultural animals and stuff like that. So we've had to leave Fudge, our little golden retriever, in the camper just while we come out here, which is a bit annoying because obviously she doesn't get the walk. But yeah, anyway, apart from that, pretty good. It's a beautiful spot. I'll show you more. Man, it is windy today, but definitely recommend. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but maybe on the west coast of Ireland, this place is a cool spot to visit. Alright, so we've stopped where we're going to be camping, so we just parked up here. This place is called Lacken Strand. It's on the Wild Atlantic Way, and it's a pretty beautiful spot to camp for the night. As you can see here, we're in this just off this beach, which is on a tidal lock. So the water is salty, so it comes in from the sea, but the tide rises very slowly. It's really not going up that much, so we're gonna stop here. We only about 15 minutes away from high tide, and we're well away from the water, and so we'll be pretty happy to spend the night here and head off from here in the morning to carry on south on the Wild Atlantic Way. So yeah.
Once we were neighbors, now we're like strangers in your door.
So this was a pretty good peaceful spot to camp or sleep at. Everyone's just chilling out here. Kids are busy playing in the sand, and we're about to head and get some water and then hit the road and carry on down the south route of the Wild Atlantic Way. Had this very friendly man here on the beach when we pulled up last night who offered for us to fill up our water from his tap outside his house. He just lives in the village here, so we're going to do that shortly. Busy filling up with water, as you can see, hosepipe going in there. Got my parents' van there, and we're getting water from this old church just up here. So we met a guy on the beach where we parked up last night, which is just on there, literally like 300 yards that way. And he said, we're welcome to come up here. There's a bunch of taps that we can use. There's one at the Civic Centre, which is just a building behind here somewhere, and then the church, and then his house is back there somewhere as well. And so this was actually the easiest spot, just parking in here at the church. So usually we'll just get water at like service stations, garages, stuff like that, wherever we can get them really. But chatting to that guy, he was so friendly, and he was like, oh yeah, we're more than welcome to grab water from him in the morning if we want to. So he's already gone to work, so we're just helping ourselves to some water here, and then we'll hit the road.
More than a work of art, I was your masterpiece until I terrorized.
Just a quick stop for lunch here on the Wild Atlantic Way. Not sure exactly where we are, but decided to just pull over here on the side of the road for lunch. It's beautiful, beautiful view. Had some hairy experiences earlier with some of the roads, but I mean, one of the things that people are concerned about with doing the Wild Atlantic Way is whether you can actually get a van like one of these tag axles down some of the roads that you go down to if you want to drive the actual Wild Atlantic Way and that actual route. And to be honest, if you're confident, you can drive one of these down most of these roads here. Some of them are getting pretty tight, like the one we had earlier was pretty tight, like bushes and stuff were rubbing on both sides quite a lot. But I mean, as long as you try and avoid some of the really tiny roads, most of them are fine. You just have to take it slowly and watch out for cars, and there's always passing places, and just have to be patient. That is not a bad view. This is where we stopped just to have dinner. It's Keem Bay or on Achill Island actually. It's pretty much the furthest that you can get in on these little roads. They're tiny little roads coming in here. Well, it's tiny, but it goes very high. You start going up from a little town called Keele, and you go up, and it feels weird because you know you're going to a beach, but you're going very high. And then it drops off very far here. You can see where the sea is, but it's quite a big drop. Not that motorhome or campervan friendly here. They don't allow you to go. You can see these signs here. There are no campervans beyond that point, and you're not allowed to camp here on in this car park. So it's not that friendly for people in motorhomes. But yeah, we're gonna go back and find somewhere to sleep for the night. But it was still a good place to stop just for dinner. So yeah, parked up just in a little town called Keele on Achill Island. There's some dunes there, and the beach is literally behind there. Quite a few vans here, you can see behind here as well. It's like a little green thing where loads of people just park up, but it's free, and it was pretty quiet. Great spot actually. So yeah, we're just about to go to the beach. Out for a walk now with Dad on the beach, and it is a beautiful spot. These mountains all around us here. Got the doggo busy giving her a run with the ball, and yeah, it's a great day. Gonna go into town just now and have some food and maybe a barbecue later. So yeah, it's a good one. Achill Island, it's beautiful. One of the beauties of the Wild Atlantic Way is finding little spots like this all over the place. So this is just outside of a place called Lewisburg. Just carried on the Wild Atlantic Way a little bit, took a road off the main sort of road way, whatever it's called, and then came to this place, which was totally unexpected but awesome. How's that for a view? Just pulled over here on the side of the road, couldn't resist just stopping for a bit to take some photos and just to see the view. This is en route on the Wild Atlantic Way to Connemara National Park, and yeah, this place is awesome. Loving this trip. Yeah, check that out. One of the things that I love about van life the most is when you find hidden gems like this, I don't know, some sort of construction quarry site or something with some water, and a beautiful spot to park up, even enough space to have a barbecue and for the dog to just run free rein, and a little mound to climb up to see the view. It's awesome, love it. So this is just one of the little sort of peninsulas just on the road towards Galway from Connemara. Went to Connemara earlier today. Didn't do any of the hikes just because with two young kids, not quite, not the easiest kind of place to go to with toddlers. Go there when they're older, but yeah, awesome drive and just been a great day. So we're just south of Galway at this abbey here called Connemara. Is that how you said? Yeah, abbey. We actually landed up staying here last night. Very quiet road here just leading into the abbey. It's quite a cool spot to stop at. Not very quiet, not another soul since we've been here. And yeah, I had a bit of drama yesterday with our camper leaking coolant, and turns out that the O-ring in one of the sump or one of the plugs at the bottom of the radiator, one of the O-rings had cracked, and so that's what it was leaking from. So we managed to, fortunately we were in Galway, managed to get that sorted pretty easily. And yeah, we had lunch in Galway, and if you're ever in Galway, pretty easy parking place for motorhomes or campers is Dyke Road car park. There's loads of space there. You pay like €5 for the day, and so that's where we parked up and got stuff sorted out. So yeah, back on the road today. West coast of Ireland without going to the Cliffs of Moher. It's a beautiful part of the world, and look at that, spectacular. It's very van motorhome friendly, easy parking. It's like €10 per adult. Kids under 12 are free to get in here. Parking in the parking lot here is very easy, lots of space. Would recommend getting in early though, because in good weather it can fill up pretty fast. But yeah, it's a good spot. Not a huge fan of County Clare in general though. It's not that motorhome friendly. We found a lot of the beaches have height barriers that stop us from getting into, so like anything over 2 meters tall won't get into a lot of the beaches here and stuff like that. So definitely something to consider if you're coming to the west coast. I won't spend much time in County Clare as a result of that. But we'll hit a few of the big spots like the Cliffs of Moher, that sort of thing. It's good to go to, but the rest of the county so far we've found to not be that friendly towards us, so we'll move on to other places like Mayo and places like that that are very welcoming of motorhomes. So yeah. Final morning before we head back up to Northern Ireland, and this is where we stopped. So this is in Lady Gregory Yeats Heritage Trail. It's just outside of a town called Gort. We're starting to make our way back across towards Dublin from the west coast. We're going to stop at Burr Castle on the way here, which is we've been before, but it's quite a cool castle. We've never been in the vans though, so not sure how easily we'll find parking, but we're going to give it a shot and just see if we can get in and just spend the day walking around the castle grounds. Beautiful area, so sounds like things are kicking off in the van with the toddlers, so I'm going to go and see to that. Decided to break up the trip back to Northern Ireland with a stop at Burr Castle. Been here before. It's a beautiful little spot, great walk with the kids and stuff. Just not that motorhome friendly because the car park has a height restriction, but we were able to find parking just in the town here, so worked out alright. Hey folks, well, we are back home after our trip, and what a trip it was. Hope you enjoyed this video. Something different to what we usually put on this channel, but we wanted to give some information and just try and help people out with some content about the Wild Atlantic Way. We're going to be doing a bunch of trips over the coming years on that kind of route, and I'd love to actually circumnavigate the whole of Ireland and document that. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, at least just to see some of the beauty of this place that we live, and that there's some information there that's been helpful. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.